Thornton Wilder's Our Town, a significant theme is appreciate the little things in life. In the novel, there are many examples that support this theme. This picture, for example, is a picture of the Louisiana Purchase Treaty. Emily gave a speech about the Louisiana Purchase to her class and was very proud of herself. She was honored and overjoyed when George told her how great her speech was. This shows how something as small as a speech could make someone so happy. This next picture shows joyful school children running out of school. In our town, school and education are taken for granted. Emily says that school just passes time. They do not appreciate the privilege they have to get an education. In other countries, many children cannot attend school. It is often the younger children who do not realize how lucky they are to have the privilege to go to something as small as school, which to some other child could be a blessing. Every day we are so caught up with our personal lives that we do not stop and look at the world around us. In our town, the moon shone bright, and Emily, George, Mr. and Mrs. Gibbs, Rebecca, and the choir members all stopped to admire the beauty of the moon. The moon shines every night, but on this particular night, they all stopped to look at the moon and notice how magnificent the moon really was. The people in Grover's Corners never stopped to admire the moon, but when they did, they realized that they need to appreciate something as small as the moon. Hugs are also unappreciated. This painting shows a girl hugging the dog and appreciating every moment of the hug. When we hug someone, we should hold on to them and enjoy every second of the hug, because even though it might seem unimportant, these little hugs help two people become closer together. Every morning, you wake up, brush your teeth, eat breakfast, and run out the door. This next piece of art is a painting painted by Norman Rockwell and is called A Day in the Life of a Boy. It shows the boy doing many tasks that he might do every day. These tasks may not seem important, but it is these little everyday tasks that make up every minute, hour, and day of our lives. This is a picture of a song called The Little Things by Michelle Locke. This song talks about getting through the day by appreciating the small things in life. Many people don't realize how fast-paced life is and that we need to just slow down and appreciate the little moments that make our lives happier. This book is called Just Little Things, written by Nancy Vu. In this book, there are 1,000 examples of all the small things in life that make us happy. This book reminds people how much the little things can affect us in big ways. We need to remember that all the little things we do make us who we are. They also shape our lives, which now brings me to my life. When it comes to my family, I need to appreciate every moment that my family and I spend together. As we grow older, there are becoming fewer chances for us to be together. This picture is a picture of my family and friends on a ski trip 4 years ago. I wish I could have appreciated this small ski trip while it was happening because we never had one like it since. We need to appreciate the small moments we spend with our family because it is the small moments that we remember. I also need to appreciate every moment that I spend with my friends. Soon enough, we will all be heading off to college and we might never see each other again. And as we enter into high school, we will have fewer chances to be in the same classes. This picture is from my birthday celebration when all my friends were together. Something as small as a party with all my friends meant so much to me because it was probably one of the last times we will all be together at a celebration before we go to high school. This picture is a picture of my sister and I sitting on my grandfather's lap. This little pleasure of sitting on his lap was not something viewed important as a child, but now I wish I would have appreciated it. My sister and I took spending time with him for granted. When he passed away, all those little moments we spent sitting with him or just talking became important. Life goes by quickly, and we need to cherish every moment of it before the people we love are taken away from us. Life is a beautiful thing, and many people take it for granted. They don't stop and think about how wonderful life really is. This picture reminds me to stop and remind myself how amazing life is. Looking at this picture I took on my dad's camera in North Carolina reminds me to appreciate those little moments when you stop and look at the sunset. Stopping and staring at the beautiful sunset was nothing important, but stopping and staring adds to one of the many memories that my family and I shared. My cousins and I have also shared some amazing memories. This picture is from 10 years ago when I lived next door to my cousins. When we lived next door to each other, we did not enjoy every solitary moment that we spent together. We both ended up moving 7 hours away from each other and did not get to see each other. You have to cherish every little moment you spend with someone, no matter what you may be doing, because you may never get the chance to do it again. This is a picture of children who suffer from world hunger. Many of these kids are lucky to get 1 meal a day. Many go hungry because their parents are unable to provide 3 meals a day for them. Each day, we wake up knowing that we will have 3 meals a day and snacks in between. We do not appreciate something as small as getting served 3 meals a day. When we eat, we should be thankful for every single meal, no matter how simple it may be. The people in this picture are Iraq veterans who lost some of their limbs. We never think about our body parts, but when we do, we realize how lucky we are to be healthy. When we walk or raise our hand, we use our limbs without even thinking. But imagine your life without one of your limbs. Each day we need to appreciate everything we have, no matter how big or small, because there are other people in the world who are not as fortunate as we are. In this picture, there are many children playing in the rain. We often take rain for granted and wish it would go away. Rain is not a bad thing, but in fact is a good thing. Instead of hating the rain and complaining about it, we should appreciate the small rain droplets that fall from the sky and go outside and dance in the rain.